Yo. So, here is my first vlog on my a bit of lifting. Might be boring to some, might be awesome to others, so I hope this is awesome and good information. So basically I'm going to dive straight into it. Here's me activating my posterior chain, the lats, the rhomboids. This is stupidly essential, guys. I've learned that the hard way through injury. If you don't activate the muscle and get some blood in there, you're not going to use it in the lifts. So you really should delve deep into doing that before your session. So today was a deadlift day. I'm doing deadlift days, deadlift sessions, purely because I've got a competition coming up in a few months in November, and basically involve deadlifts. So I've got to get better at them. I slightly injured myself last year, so I took a big step back from them. To me, injuries educate you and teach you, and you've got to find your weaknesses and you've got to work on them. So it certainly made me find my weakness. I.e. for me was my traps were overused and my rhomboids were weak in my back, so I've strengthened them. And also me really sitting right back in that deadlift and pulling back. I never used to do that, just through bad technique over the years, and it was a bad habit. So that's why I'm rocking those short shorts and also the knee sleeves on my shins, because I literally slide that bar up my legs and drag it all the way up. You can call me a pussy because I don't want it to get blood everywhere. Those who know me, I don't do over blood anyway. So it's literally scraping it right up my legs. Why? You should do that in a deadlift, because basically it works your posterior chain. It engages your hamstrings more, engages your glutes more, so you definitely should do that. So basically this is just me warming up, building up from 60, focusing on power, 2 to 4 reps max, not fatiguing my central nervous system. So there's 60, then 100, then 120, which is right here. And basically focusing on power and focusing on engagement and breathing and making it feel right. And it did, it felt good. Following on from that, it then went on to 160. This was the set before I went on to my main set. So I only did 2 reps of this because I thought it was enough. It felt enough. I didn't want to fatigue myself before I hit that big 180. My goal, basically, I've got to hit 180 on an axle bar. An axle bar is a thick grip bar in November. So my goal is to hit 180 first, just on a good deadlift bar. For 10, I've got to do it for 10. I'd rather get good technique in a comp and do it right rather than some people just fucking fly it up. So my goal is to really delve deep on avoiding injury and keeping it tight. So this is my last set of 160, 2 reps, and it went okay. Basically, last week I did 180 by 4 reps, and every week for the next few weeks my goal is to build up to 4 reps to 5 reps to 6 reps all the way to 10. So I'm not fucking myself over too quickly, but also feeling good. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. So here is the 180. I'm a big person who talks myself out of it. I need to sort that crap out in my head. As you can see, I went down and it didn't feel right at first. My belt wasn't, in the right place. But I went down, kind of slapped myself inside my head, and it went. So last week I did 4 reps, so my goal this week was 5, and this week is a good week. Why? Because I got 6, as you will see, rocking those quads. Obviously it's getting slow, I'm starting to fatigue, still trying to keep breathing right. Knees came in a little bit on a couple of ones, that's a bit more glute activation is needed, squeeze that ass, but it went. From that, I was happy, but I felt like I leant forward slightly on the last couple of reps, and I do not want that. So straight after that, this is why I got this awesome gym. I put some bands around the bar to pull it away from me, so I had to pull it right back. I worked up to 100 and did 2 sets of this for 10 reps. It was like cardio, but it felt good, and it really fired up those hamstrings and glutes. I'd highly recommend this exercise, guys, to really fire up those lats as well, to keep it close. It will train your body well, it will get you used to really pulling it back, and it friggin' burn. So yeah, there is my deadlift day. This took about an hour, and just over an hour. It felt good, and I hope you learned something. Have an awesome day, guys. That's me just basically dying at the end. Doesn't that make you happy?